Hi everyone, my name is Caroline Culver and I'm a librarian at Coastal Pines Technical College. Today I'll be showing you the online library orientation. Library Services at Coastal Pines Technical College supports the academic, cultural, and lifelong learning needs of our students, faculty, staff, and communities here in Southeast Georgia. Our collection includes more than 16,000 print items, over 500 audiovisual items, 85,000 ebooks, 22,000 streaming videos, over 100 periodical titles, and more than 100 online databases in Galileo. It's easy to check out materials from the Coastal Pines Library. All you need to bring is a valid Cptc student ID. You can check out books for 2 weeks and audiovisual materials for 3 days. Library patrons may check out 5 items at a time. If you need something from another location, just ask a librarian for help. We also have a partnership with the Technical College System of Georgia. Students and staff at Cptc have access to materials at TCSG schools throughout the state. So that means if you need something from another school, we can get it from you within just a few days. Ask a librarian for help. Coastal Pines also has a borrowing agreement with the College of Coastal Georgia. If you're on the Brunswick or Kingsland campus of CCGA with a valid Cptc student ID, you can check out materials there. Let's take a look at the Library Services homepage. You can find it under the My Cptc tab of the Coastal Pines Technical College website. Here, you can find lots of helpful information about library services as well as the services available to you. First, let's click on the Stingray Library Catalog tab near the top of the page. Here, you can find information about how to check out books and other materials here at Coastal Pines. You can also see our borrowing policies, how to do an interlibrary loan request, and how to make a recommendation. So, how many books can be checked out at one time from a Cptc library? If you answered 5, you're correct. Let's click back on the Home tab. Now let's take a closer look at the Cptc Stingray Library Catalog. You can access it again from that tab right here or through the access link available here. The Cptc Stingray Library Catalog lets users search for streaming videos, ebooks, articles, and print books located on our library shelves. There's a catalog link on the Library Services homepage under the Stingray Library Catalog tab. There's also a link to the catalog and a search bar for the catalog on every page of the website. You can search terms by typing here in the search box or by doing an advanced search by clicking Advanced Search. Here, you can search by title, author, or subject, as well as limit the format and the date range. To get back to a basic search, just click Basic Search. The drop-down menu here, by clicking on the magnifying glass, will let you choose where you want to search. You can search for everything, you can search only the library catalog, you can search for articles, or you can search the entire TCSG library system. Let's do a search for nursing. How many results do we get? If you answered more than 8,000, you're correct. Each result includes the title of the material in boldface, which is also hyperlinked and will show the record for the item. The results page also shows the format of each item above the title. Some of the formats include books, articles, journals, dissertations, audiovisual, and images. Over here under Refine My Results, we can filter our results. So if you only want to find things that are full text online or things available in the library, you could click those. You can also search by a particular library location, a date, a format, an author, a collection, or a language. And you can even select our new records. I'm going to limit to available in the library, and I'm going to apply my filters. So here, what is a format that is not listed in our limiter column? If you answered paperback books, you're correct. Now we're going to open the record for a book. I'm going to click on Critical Care Nursing, Diagnosis and Management. Before we look at the record, check out the Send To menu here. You have the option to export to Excel, export to BibTeX, export to EasyBib, as well as EndNote or RefWorks. You can also print the record. You can get the citation information in MLA or APA, and you can get the permalink for the item. You can also send the item to yourself in an email. The record for print books and ebooks include the author, publisher, edition, and format, along with a summary, and you can find those here under Details. If it's a print book, you will see where the item is located in the Cptc library. This particular item is located in Jessup, it's available in the general collection, and here's the call number to find it. Just like with a print book, an ebook record includes the Send To tools, as well as the information about the title, author, and the contents of the book. The only difference is, instead of showing where you can find it on the shelf, you have a link to the full text. When you click on that link, you're taken to the ebook book result. Here, you can find a number of ways to access the ebook, whether it's to read it online or download the book. You can download the book for up to 21 days. After 21 days, the item will expire off your device. You can also download PDFs of each of the chapters you might need. Library Services at Coastal Pines Technical College welcomes recommendations from students, faculty, and staff, and all members of our college community. Use the Collection Development form on the Stingray Library Catalog tab to make recommendations. This can be found under Make a Recommendation here. Galileo is a virtual library of databases that include journal articles, ebooks, photographs, maps and charts, directories, streaming video, dictionaries, and more. You can access Galileo from the Library Services homepage, as well as from the quick Galileo access link located on every page of the website. Open Athens provides secure access to Cptc Galileo resources through single sign-on when users are off campus. Cptc students, faculty, and staff will use their full Cptc email address and password to log into Galileo. Galileo is still accessible on campus without having to log in. If you have questions about using Open Athens, you can find those answers in the Libguides under Open Athens. There are a number of ways to search within Galileo. Watch the video, Galileo Search Options, to learn how to search by subject and by type. A Discover search will generate results from a broad spectrum of sources, including databases, journals, ebooks, and more. Watch the video, Galileo Discover Tool Search, to learn more. You can also check out these databases to get started on your research project. These include Opposing Viewpoints, Films on Demand, Occupational Outlook Handbook, and we've got tons more located here. Libguides, also called library guides, are web pages created by librarians to guide library users in their research. Guides are created for specific courses and programs and for a variety of topics. You can access the Libguides by clicking on the Libguides tab from the Library Services homepage. How many Libguides are listed? If you answered more than 75, you're correct. Let's open the Dual Enrollment Libguide. If you're a dual enrollment student, this is a wonderful guide to help you with your research needs. Here you can find a welcome to dual enrollment, as well as a welcome to college, a video on getting started with Blackboard, as well as a link to the online library orientation. You can also find information about the Stingray Library Catalog and Galileo. And finally, you can find information about study skills, including tutoring at Cptc, Smart Thinking, which is live online 24/7 tutoring, time management tips, and study group tips. So, once you've opened the Libguide, which tab do you find information on tutoring services? If you guessed study skills, you were correct. Let's return to the list of Libguides. To do that, I'll click on Libguides here. Let's click on the Practical Nursing and Nurse Aid Guide link. This is an example of one of our program guides. Like most program and course Libguides, this one has links to books, journals, and databases, and links to other related Libguides such as dosage calculations. This Libguide also includes career information from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. We also offer virtual library services under Organizations in Blackboard. Here you can find helpful videos on Stingray Library Catalog and Galileo, links to Libguides, and more to help you in your coursework. You can even chat with a librarian without ever leaving Blackboard. How do you evaluate information? How do you determine whether a source is reliable or credible? There are several criteria for evaluating information. To do this, we can figure out if our information is crap by performing the crap test. C, is the information current or is it outdated? R, is the information relevant to your research? A, is the author an authority on the topic? A, is it accurate and truthful? Are the author's sources credible? And P, what is the purpose? Why does this information exist? Is the information source objective? To find out more, watch the video Evaluating Sources for Credibility. Style refers to the standard used to format a document, how a paper is organized, how sources are cited, and so on. Style is important because it helps writers avoid plagiarism by giving proper credit for ideas that are not their own. It creates a consistent format, making your research paper easier to read. It allows the reader to find your sources, evaluate them, and judge the credibility of your research. Even if information is paraphrased, the source of that information must be cited in your research. In Libguides, you can find the Mla Style Guide, which will help you correctly use Mla Style. Here you can find information on the Mla Handbook, a helpful video tutorial, sample papers, information on when you need to cite, and Mla Style links. You can also find the same information for the APA Style Guide in Libguides. Here you can find information on the APA Handbook, a helpful video tutorial, more sample papers, information on when you need to cite, and APA Style links. Do you need help from a librarian but can't come to the library? Use the 24/7 chat box to talk to a librarian. You can find the chat box on the library's homepage as well as in all of our Libguides. Librarians are also available to chat via text. Text a librarian at 912-600-2782. The Cptc Library Services Staff Directory is under the Libraries tab on the homepage. You can contact us through the Librarian Live Chat, through our email or phone number, as well as by submitting a question via email. When you click Submit, you'll go directly to the Library Orientation Post Test, followed by a survey. Thank you for participating.